And I'm still doing shit that'll make somebody call them. I know money isn't everything, but having it feel awesome. Not a stain on them, clean, awesome. Living Steve Austin. Hit the weed coffin, ironic, don't hit the tree off. But I make paper ballin' in my ice like Daryl Dawkins. This and B posting locking, I feel like nobody on it. Keeping it 100 till the day I'm at my funeral. Kept me running through the green. I'm Troy in High School Musical.
Well, today is just one of them days where it ain't shit to talk about, so till Twitter I go.
Basically, we gonna just talk about a meme that died earlier this week, but shit.
But shit, exactly. That's it. That's what it is. But shit. So it was some shit that came out earlier this week. A fucking list of the 50 greatest rappers. And I mean, it's already fucking died, but
It's a dead meme, man. Dead meme society right now, man. I'm up in here fucking, if you really want to know, man, I'll be 100%, 100,000% transparent. I'm up in here being a motherfucking weeaboo right now, nigga, playing Dragon Quest 11 on the PS4. Most people in this demographic of motherfuckers who listen to what we say, probably know what the fuck Dragon Quest 11 even is. But, I mean, you pulling the list up?
yeah, I got the list.
I mean, shit, we don't have to go over that bullshit list, because I was just going to talk shit about it.
I'm gonna go over it.
Okay. Take it away.
Top 50 greatest rappers of all time. Number 1, Jay-Z. Number 2, Nas. Number 3, Joe Budden.
A nigga, mind you, that's more famous for podcasting than rapping at this point in time.
Number 4, Styles P. Number 5, Black Thought. Number 6, Fabulous. Number 7, Jadakiss. Number 8, Biggie. 9, Ghostface. 10, Kendrick. 11, Benny Siegel. 12, Rakim. 13, Pusha T. 14, Redman. 15, Pac. 16, Scarface. 17, Andre 3000. 18, Common. 19, J. Cole. 20, Lupe Fiasco. 21, Royce the 5'9".
Jesus Christ.
22, DMX. 23, Drake. 24, T.I. 25, Raekwon. 26, Twista. 27, Method. 28, Eminem. 29, Prodigy. 30, Mos Def. 31, Cool G Rap. 32, Big Boy. 33, Jeezy. 34, Snoop. 35, Cameron. 36, Bun B. 37, Lil Wayne. 38, Killer Mike. Ice Cube. 39, 40, AZ. 41, Mace. 42, Stack Bundles.
Yeah, rest in peace.
43, 8 Ball. 44, Big Pun. 45, The Game. 46, LL Cool J. 47, Rick Ross. 48, 50 Cent. 49, Busta Rhymes. And 50, Lloyd Banks.
Nigga, the funniest inclusion on this fucking list to me is Lloyd Banks. Bro, Lloyd fucking Banks being on the top 50 greatest of all time list that don't even include fucking Pimp C or like fucking 8 other members of the Wu-Tang Clan. It was 3 of them, right? It was Method Man, Ghostface, and Raekwon. I don't remember hearing Inspector Deck, Master Killer, ODB. I don't remember hearing either one of the Tribe Called Quest rappers on that list. I heard The Fucking Game, a nigga who can't talk 2 fucking sentences in a rap song without riding somebody's fucking cock. But that's another story. Who else I didn't hear? Like, I said Pimp C, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't hear Pimp C. Didn't hear MJG, though 8 Ball was there. I mean, was Big Boy from Outkast on there?
Yep, he was up.
Well, we had some technical difficulties, and we don't even really care enough to fucking fix it. So.
One more fuck up, and I promise you I'm walking out of the room. I'm walking right the fuck out.
The computer didn't even want to hear us talk about this bullshit.
I'm walking right the fuck out.
So,
no Kanye West. No fucking...
In lieu of the technical difficulty, this topic can shove itself right up its own ass.
Yeah.
That's what can happen there.
Yeah. Basically,
I got something else
list
to
was-
talk about,
This list
bro.
was trash.
Fuck that
what
shit.
What you got to talk about?
All right, so I'm going to pull up some tweets real quick, and you tell me what you think, right?
Okay. Because that topic, I felt myself dying talking about that topic. Why you pulling those up?
I
Spent
got
a lot of money today.
Go ahead.
in hopes of starting my music making career, I bought a mic bundle and a microphone stand, and it cost me $327. So I don't know. I'm just eager to make some music, and if I don't start making music soon, I'm gonna explode. Because I just spent so much money today. But I was once told I have to invest in my happiness.
Yeah.
I learned that from a wise man. Well, it won't with money when I was talking about investing in my happiness. It was about some hoes.
Man, so I got a
True story. I gotta invest in my happiness.
well, I got a tweet pulled up from Jermaine Dupri, right?
Oh yeah.
About Lil Nas X. Well, it was framed to be about Lil Nas X. Now, you tell me, do you believe the fucking backtrack, or do you believe that this was about Lil Nas X? Jermaine Dupri retweeted or sent out the Billboard chart where they showed the list of the most songs spent the most weeks by songs spent at number one on the Hot 100. Of course, we know that Old Town Road broke that record. How he got to the record, I mean, that's fucking debatable. I mean, he got to the record, in my opinion, by releasing a fuck ton of remixes to it.
Mm-hmm.
They all count as Old Town Road. Like, Old Town Road was number one, and then Billy Ray Cyrus got on it, and that prolonged it. But that's neither here nor there, okay? The song been number one for 18 weeks. So it's got the list of One Sweet Day. I don't even know who that's by. Maybe it's Mariah Carey or something. I don't know. Despacito, you know that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That I hate that song, but you know. Uptown Funk was 14 weeks. I Got a Feeling was 14 weeks. And of course, Mariah Carey's We Belong Together was 14 weeks. Jermaine Dupri.
One Sweet Day is Mariah Carey.
Right. I figured it was. So Jermaine Dupri, he tweeted out, "No!" exclamation point. You can't sit with us. Go sit over there. And based on the stats on this chart, Mariah Carey is the best song writer in history, or the greatest songwriter in history. People said that shit was about Lil Nas X. I mean, the tweet was about Lil Nas X. The Billboard chart it was tweeted out by Billboard to show that he's been number one for the fucking longest.
Mm-hmm.
Then he backtracked and said, "Why y'all think I'm talking about him? Stop making shit up. This list, he's on the list and he's from Atlanta. I'm talking about all the niggas that discredited me. This list is the biggest songs in history and I'm on it." To me, that retraction don't even make fucking sense, because I didn't see nobody discrediting you, fuckface. But anyway, what? And it said, "Nigga mad when I brag about my stats. I got, but I'm used to not having a lot." Do you believe that he really won't talking about Lil Nas X, or do you think he was coming at Lil Nas X either A, because Lil Nas X made a country song, he incorporated country for this, or B, because he came out the closet? This is all speculation, by the way. None of it is facts. We just talking.
Bruh.
Also, Young Thug also said Lil Nas X shouldn't have came out the closet as gay. I don't know what to think about that one, but continue.
I don't fucking know. To me, it just seems like fucking Jermaine Dupri is being a dick face.
What was that from Gordon Ramsay?
It just seems like he's being a dick face. I mean, what the fuck was that tweet even for if you won't coming at Lil Nas X?
Yeah,
I mean, clearly he's number one on that list. So
18 weeks in a row. Is that shit still number one?
I think so.
I mean, fuck. I mean, I think the shit is garbage. Let's not get it misconstrued. I think it's garbage, and that nigga's being sued by 9 Inch Nails for the sample.
I know.
Like, I don't fucking think the song is good, my nigga. But, and this day and time, if his intent was to gatekeep against Lil Nas X, nigga, you can't keep nobody out nowadays.
That shit is still number one.
The hip hop doors and gates are swung wide the fuck open. You can't keep him out. You can't keep him out of these circles. He's already in the circles, my nigga. Like, nobody gives a fuck these days. Niggas want to work with who's hot. So, ain't Young Thug on one of these joints?
Yep, he's on the one with Mason Ramsey, the yodeling kid from Walmart. He's yeah, I think it's him up there, Young Thug, and if I'm not mistaken, somebody else, Billy Ray Cyrus.
I don't know, man. This right here, we reaching right now. Just to be honest, like we reaching. Like we did the mass shooting episode last week, and we were gonna talk about Jeffrey Epstein, but like we just don't know enough. Like we ain't ashamed to admit when we ignorant to situations. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So right now we just really just dug to find something to talk about. Right? And bro, like to me, I believe he was telling Lil Nas X to get the fuck on out of here. That's what I believe. I believe he was trying to exclude Lil Nas X from the conversation of hip hop. Right? From the conversation, like who was discrediting?
Is he trying to tell this nigga get the fuck on because you made a fucking country track? Is that what the whole shit is about?
That's what it seemed like to me.
But why the fuck are you worried? Like, that's what I don't understand, bro. You got songs on this fucking you got songs on that list too. Hold on, so Jermaine Dupri got something to do with Mariah Carey being up there?
He probably, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, because if that's the case, he might be fucking salty because he beat Mariah Carey shit.
Bro, we in the fucking age of memes, my nigga. The shit went viral, and that's the reason why it's of its success, bro, because it's viral. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck that too. Fuck that topic, niggas.
Bro, what the fuck are we going to do? You want to just skip to the fucking music?
Nah, I'm about to do it. Fuck it. So we had these punk ass motherfuckers called Donald Trump stand up there in the wake of these mass shootings and talk some straight up fucking bullshit. Straight up fucking bullshit. Got up there and number one, he mistaked Dayton, Ohio. That's where the shooting took place at, correct?
Mm-hmm.
He called it Toledo. He said, this motherfucker got up there and said, praying for the folks in Toledo. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then said he had the nerve to blame fucking video games and mental health for this shit. And not just say that these was fucking white supremacists.
Uh-huh.
Right?
I mean, but that's a given. Every time some shit like this come around, motherfuckers always want to blame fucking video games and music and everything else other than the real fucking reason. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So this honestly is nothing new.
You know, the thing about it is, the guy who shot up the Walmart in El Paso, I think he posted his manifesto on fucking 4chan or something, or 8chan, one of those two websites, right before he did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, he expressly said that he don't even fuck with video games. He expressly said that living out your fucking Power Soldier fantasy on Call of Duty don't cut it. He had to go do the shit in real life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said in the manifesto. I'm paraphrasing. But that's what the fuck this nigga said, bruh. You know what the problem is?
What's the problem?
The lobbyists.
Mm-hmm.
These fucking white politicians, these fucking Republicans, these niggas is funded heavily by the NRA.
Mm-hmm.
So these motherfuckers can't stand up there and say that guns is the problem. You had fucking Walmart go out there and decide they was gonna just come up. Take all the displays for shit such as Call of Duty or any movie. Say they had a display for John Wick up. That shit has gotta come down, right?
That's what I'm not understanding.
But them
How
niggas
the
still
fuck do video games.
I'm gonna tweet out something right now, bro. Like, should I? Them niggas took out. Them niggas took all of that down, but they still sell guns. I was
That's
in
what I'm
Walmart
saying.
yesterday.
How the fuck does video games and fucking movies? How is that the reason niggas are shooting shit up?
Let me. I was in Walmart yesterday, right? And this right here, this picture I took, that I'm about to show you, reminded me. Look, what do you see right there?
Bullets. Hella bullets.
A nigga can go to Walmart and stock up for the mass shooting that he could possibly commit in that Walmart. A nigga could go to Walmart, buy enough motherfucking bullets to load up a gun, turn around and start shooting everybody that's in the place. But yet fucking Call of Duty is the problem here.
Exactly.
You want to take displays down for some fucking cartoon fantasy. Nigga, that shit right there does not cause people to go do anything. You feel me?
It's like, I just don't understand why every time something like this happens and it's an American that did it, they want to go, instead of jumping to like what is the word I'm looking for? Like racial and like stuff like he did this because this was the motive. They go and blame fucking video games and shit like that. Like video games was the reason. Because I remember in the Sandy Hook shooting, they was sitting up there talking about video games was the reason. And I think that shit is bullshit, yo. Fine. If it's not the fucking video games, bro, you gotta really fucking tell what's the truth. I'm sick of people not using the truth. Like, tell the actual truth of what this shit really is. It was the fact that that nigga was racist. And he wanted to carry out this plan. Right. It wasn't that this nigga, like they fucking said, it was tired and hungry because he drove so many miles.
The police said that shit. The police said he drove 10 hours, was tired, hungry, and confused. And he ended up in the Walmart by mistake. Bruh, you don't drive 10 fucking... They left out the fact that he drove 10 hours because he was driving to do the shooting.
That's what I'm saying. He drove to a fucking border town to do it.
He drove 10 hours. He was from the Dallas area. His 10-hour drive was expressly because he was going to a fucking predetermined destination.
I'm just sick of motherfuckers making excuses for this shit.
Bruh.
That shit is not okay.
It's all about, to them, just not blaming the real cause, because the real cause is what funds these motherfuckers' campaign.
Mm-hmm.
The real cause behind this shit, it'll make, our sitting regime just look real stupid, because the rhetoric and the policies regarding racial shit that these niggas spit is the real cause. You can't, like I said last week, you can't sit up there and say, oh, Trump is directing people to go shoot people. But nigga, you got extremists out there that when you put out some type of radical ideal, which is what this immigration policy that this dude is implementing is a type of radical ideal, because the action that's being taken, the mass sweeps of people, right? that's being thrown in fucking these internment camps that we got set up all around the country. That's some radicalized shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got extremists out there who will carry that shit to the far out max and think they out here serving some type of fucking sense of justice. Nigga, to me, it seemed like this nigga probably went out and just said, like I said last time we talked about this, he can't catch them all, so I can kill some of them. Right? When it come, he went to a specific fucking border town. Like I said, all these motherfuckers was fucking white, yo. What now, damn, like that's what all these niggas got in common. Right, it seemed like this Second Amendment right is more important to these motherfuckers than people's lives. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm not out here hollering for gun control. I don't think them niggas should sweep up the guns and take them all away. I don't think that shit should happen. You know what you feel me?
I feel you on that. I don't think it's not the guns. It's fucking the people with them.
You understand me? Like, but if some motherfucker got like some radical ideals in their background, I think if you can go up on Facebook and find this type of shit in these niggas' background, nigga, them niggas should be turned away at the gate when they come looking for guns,
bro. It's so many people who do that shit, but you can't. You'll never find it.
You understand me? This is the problem. This is the crazy thing, right? Let me tell you how fucked up this country is, right?
Mm-hmm.
My nigga, say you work on Wall Street, right?
Yeah.
And you on Wall Street and you decide to do some insider trading.
Mm-hmm.
Insider trading is when motherfuckers is up there giving you the lowdown on what's about to happen with a company, so you can move on it in the stock market with preemptive information to make yourself more money or to stop yourself from losing money.
Yeah.
Like say if motherfucking Sprint and Verizon is about to merge and shit, you go warn some niggas, yo, Sprint and Verizon about to merge, nigga. You might want to go move all your money over into Verizon stock because Verizon is about to absorb them niggas and they value is about to triple.
Mm-hmm.
You get caught doing that shit, guess what? You getting a fucking felony. That motherfucker who did the insider trading and got the felony charge for that and gets convicted for that can't buy a gun and he ain't harmed a soul physically.
Mm-hmm.
But a motherfucking dude that's a white supremacist can walk up in the store and with as long as the criminal record is clean, can go buy all the guns and ammunition they want. That's how ass backwards the system in this country is.
That shit is ass backwards, bro.
You see, that shit is kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? When you say that type of stupid shit out loud,
now that I just heard you say that, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo.
Motherfucking Martha Stewart. I think Martha Stewart caught a felony for insider trading, if I'm not mistaken. Martha sweet ass Stewart, who was up there cooking fucking pie on TV, cannot buy no pistol out here in these streets. But these motherfuckers who can do in these mass shootings, they can all get them. Martha Stewart cannot get them shit, son.
Bro, that's fucking stupid. Yo.
Lil' Kim, who went to jail for not snitching on the nigga. She got a fucking perjury charge. I don't know if it was a felony, but I think if it was a felony, she went to jail just for not snitching. She can't buy no pistol if that shit was a felony. But these motherfuckers who doing the mass shootings can buy pistols. You understand me?
No. I don't understand it, but it's true, my nigga. I don't understand it, but the shit is true. This shit is garbage. This shit is fucking malarkey And the world is fucking shit. I'm gonna say this right fucking now, man. The world is fucking ball sack juice. And the shit is terrible. To fucking Martha Stewart can't get a pistol. But some random motherfucker that wants to go shoot up a damn preschool can get one.
These motherfuckers got, a lot of the times when it comes to the ones that's got the racial shit in their backgrounds, that shit is not hidden. That shit is up there where you can look up and find the fucking racial shit on their social media.
Bro, it's
right?
so many people out here that's... I mean, I'm not saying that this is... I mean, I don't give a fuck if you pro-Trump, but it's hella people out there with that shit in their fucking, what's the names? Like in their bios in Facebook and whatever fucking social media they got. They got that shit. And it's even people with fucking white supremacist shit in their fucking bios. And they let this shit slide. But they can go buy a fucking gun anytime they want. Cause I mean, you only gotta have a fucking ID.
Well, to get an assault rifle, you only gotta have an ID in North Carolina. That is,
and that's what the fuck niggas is shooting this shit up with.
Where we at? Like, and then this shit is happening every fucking day out here. You know, it's been 10 mass shootings in August already. 10 mass shootings. That's about one per fucking day out here on average. In this month. 200, over 200 of them this fucking year. Over 200 of them. And yet the focus is being shifted upon fucking video games and mental health. That's what the focus is being shifted on. Nigga, did a motherfucker walk up in Walmart, pull out his PlayStation 4 and start shooting niggas in the face with it?
Did a nigga walk in Walmart with fucking Doom and pointed at somebody and bullets just came out?
Did he walk up into Walmart and say, I'm depressed, and then start shooting people? Did he post a fucking manifesto and say, I'm depressed, and start shooting people? Or has it been described in every piece of media that you've seen as a racist manifesto? Because I ain't see nobody say nothing about him mentioning depression. I haven't been able to find it to read it. Like, if it's out there to read, then it's out there. But I haven't been able to find it to read it. These dudes was out here, they didn't give a fuck about nobody's fucking PlayStation game.
They didn't. They was out there for one fucking thing in mind, and that was to fucking kill people.
Like, put the focus on where the focus go. Look at yourself in the mirror, Mr. President. Look at yourself in the mirror. You, sir, are what these motherfuckers look up to, dog. Like, that's sad but true. You are the person that these people look up to.
That's fucked up to say.
I mean, it's true. Look,
it's true, but what the fuck? How the fuck do you look up to that fucking orange tomato paste face motherfucker, dog?
Bruh, the nigga is like this. Ever since he got elected, the closeted racists have felt more emboldened.
Yeah, you got motherfuckers, the motherfucking KK niggas downtown where we stay.
Shit, they been doing that here before him, though.
But I'm just saying, like, they don't care. You just got all this shit that's happening, bro. And it's crazy because these niggas is not, like, it's people who fucking are dying out here, but these mass shooters, if they don't fucking kill theyself, it's a possibility that they can get taken in by the police.
Yeah, the one in El Paso got arrested.
What the fuck?
The other two died. The one from the Garlic Festival killed himself. And the one from Dayton, the police didn't waste no time killing that motherfucker, which they should have done. They ain't waste no time killing that motherfucker. But, excuse me. The point is, the first shit that people who families got killed by these people wanted to hear was not the president getting up there blaming the fucking media, video games and shit. Video games, nigga. Nobody, video games have no place in this fucking conversation, dog. Period. They have no place because they ain't. It compared to what's happening to these people, video games are fucking irrelevant. Nobody takes fucking Call of Duty seriously, my nigga. Call of Duty is some shit where you can be shot and you push a button and you come back to life. Nobody takes this shit seriously. Nobody takes Mortal Kombat seriously where you can rip out a nigga's intestines and then you can select them motherfuckers again from a menu and they can come back and fight in seconds. Nobody is looking at that shit and saying, I'm inspired by this to go murder somebody. Nobody is taking Grand Theft Auto seriously, where nigga, when you get arrested or die or killed in that shit, you just get resurrected at the hospital and have to pay like $100.
But see, and this is another thing, bro. Me and you and a bunch of other people we fucking know was raised off them fucking video games, bro. I've played fucking Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5. Fucking, I done played Saints Row. I done played so many violent fucking games, and I haven't shot anybody.
Right.
I done played so many violent games, and I haven't even so much as beat the shit out of somebody for no reason. These games don't make you fucking violent.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sick of hearing motherfuckers blaming video games.
And nigga, and when I have wanted to attack somebody, it ain't had nothing to do with a video game, and I haven't been mad at one person and wanted to go attack a whole crowd of people either.
Nigga, this is just bullshit excuses. Bull fucking shit excuses.
To me, this whole situation with these mass shootings ain't got shit to do with games or mental health. In my humble opinion, all of it is based upon a couple things. It's either these motherfuckers hating themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Cause shit, not because they have mental health issues, but just because shit ain't going the way they wanted to go. Right?
Yep.
These motherfuckers hating a certain group of people, whether it be Hispanics or other races in the case of the El Paso shooter, or women in the case of Elliot Rodger. With Elliot Rodger, it was a combination of him just hating women because shit with women didn't go the way he wanted it to go, and he felt he was entitled to have women who didn't want his motherfucking bitch ass. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other ones have a misplaced fucking sense of patriotism that's fucking misguided. The people who going out there attacking fucking mosques and shit think they doing this country a favor by killing Muslim people. All the shit is nonsense. And all of these people who do this shit got nonsensical ideals, nigga. It's a problem with them. It's a problem with certain. They done took the shit in the shit that happens in this fucking country and bent it to fit their fucking purpose and bent it to give themselves what they think is justification to go kill up a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because with these white dudes, fucking entitlement is definitely something that this country has instilled into these motherfuckers. Don't you ever think that it's not. These motherfuckers, entitled white man, they think they entitled to every motherfucking thing. They think they entitled to everything, bruh. Not all white dudes, not all white males, but just the ones that's entitled. They think they entitled to this fucking country that don't even belong to us or them. Nigga, it was people here when fucking the white people showed up. When the Europeans showed up here, there was already people here. They just ran them out, killed them off, and the ones that survived, they stuck them on reservations. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Losing my fucking voice. My voice is giving up on me because it's mad at me for talking about 12 minutes of bullshit. Before we just started talking about something that's relevant.
And it was to the point I didn't even want to do a serious show today. Like one of these serious, like real topics. But it's to the point, this shit is too... This shit is becoming too common of a thing, bro. I'm sick of having to look on the fucking news or pick up my phone to fucking see CNN going on about a fucking mass shooting. That is not how shit's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not supposed to see this shit all the time. I'm not supposed to see this shit at all, bro.
What's your opinion on this? What's your opinion on ESPN delaying the broadcast of the Apex Legends tournament? And they say it's because they want to pay respects to the mass shooting victims.
Motherfucker, this is a video game where you got motherfuckers that can slide down a fucking mountain.
Let alone you.
This is a fucking video game where a nigga can put a needle in his arm and run faster. This is a fucking game where a nigga can tap his fucking wrist and a sonar goes out.
Hold on.
This is a fucking video game. These niggas can die and fucking come back. This is not fucking real life. This video game shit don't matter in this real life shit. Them delaying Apex Legends don't fucking matter. Cause what the fuck is that doing? Nothing. That shit, if they would have showed it, it won't gonna fucking do nothing. And if them not showing it ain't gonna do nothing. Them not showing it is not gonna fucking bring them people back. It ain't helping them families. It ain't making this shit feel better. It's not making fucking gun laws fucking safer. It's not making motherfuckers with mental health or whatever you want to blame on it, making them not be able to get no fucking guns. It's not making none of that shit happen. So you not showing that means nothing. Not a fucking thing. So it was stupid for them not to show it.
They delayed it until October.
What the fuck is you delaying it to October is going to do? Because the shit still happened regardless.
What Jim Sterling said. What are you going to do when somebody do a mass shooting in October? You going to delay it again?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, because I hate to say it, but it's probably going to be another fucking mass shooting.
It's been more mass shootings than days have passed in this fucking year.
That's what I'm saying.
If it ain't been more, it's fucking close. It's been like in the realm of 230 to 260 in America this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the next closest nation to us has had like 4 or 5 this year. Yeah, that's to the point that this shit is happening so many times. I didn't even know it was like 200 and something of them shits.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know. But it's so many of these fucking mass shootings. I just want to know when are motherfuckers gonna decide this shit ain't okay.
I mean, I don't understand, or not that I don't understand. My whole problem with it is that the reaction to it was to blame some fucking nonsense
blame some fucking video
It's
game.
a fucking video game, nigga. You giving the stupid ass PlayStation game more power. For that shit to spew out your mouth just so you can look up there and blame anything but the fucking guns that these people are using. Because you don't want to piss off the fucking NRA. That's all it is to it. You don't want to go against the NRA because them niggas is paying y'all bills. The fucking lobbyists. The politicians in this country have always bowed to lobbyists. Nigga, because it ain't no fucking way tobacco should be sold in stores.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, it's proven to kill motherfuckers. You understand?
And I seen a fucking meme, right? And I just was going through my phone and found it. And it was a silhouette of somebody holding a gun, right? With Hispanic, Arab, black, and white. And the caption of it was, if the shooter turns out to be Hispanic, build the wall. Right? If the shooter turns out to be Arab, ban Muslims. If the shooter turns out to be black, Black Lives Matter are terrorists. But if the shooter turns out to be white, we need to ask ourselves how troubled we are and how we are a failing society of young men. What kind of movies, video games, and music are we making?
Get the fuck out of here. That's the same. We need to start with these terrible video games. Nigga, video games? Video games, bruh. Some shit.
Wait, bruh.
No matter how real they try to make this shit look, it look like you watching clay people run around. You telling me that somebody looking at some fucking clay people on a PlayStation, a fucking Xbox, or a fucking Switch are motivated to murder because of that?
Bro, you telling me if I fucking pick up my video game controller and I get on Grand Theft Auto and I just start letting bullets fly, that I'm gonna want to do this shit in real life?
Nigga, most of the time, bro, like a video game ain't motivating niggas to do nothing.
But sit on their ass and play it.
The only video game I ever seen motivate somebody to do something outside of video games, nigga, you know what it was? It was fucking Gran Turismo. I seen where a couple Gran Turismo fucking pro players were so good that they got invited to try out to be real professional drivers.
Mm-hmm.
And they are real professional drivers. That's the only influence I've seen video games having outside. Like, you ain't never seen one of these mass shooters express interest in games. Not the mainstream ones anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, no, but these motherfuckers, the real problem, like, let's say a video game was the issue, right? Let's say a motherfucker who was playing, what's a hyper violent game? Let's just say Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I think in this conversation, Grand Theft Auto is the game.
Yeah. Let's say a person was playing Grand Theft Auto and they decided because of Grand Theft Auto they wanted to go shoot some people up.
Mm-hmm.
They felt like they were. But you know what the crazy shit about that is?
What?
That if Grand Theft Auto was the problem, if a nigga couldn't just easily go and get a fucking firearm legally, they wouldn't even be able to act on that impulse.
So you mean to tell? So you tell him? So let's say a nigga play Grand Theft Auto. He go and shoot up everybody in the game he sees, right?
Right.
And he goes out. I want to do this shit in real life.
Uh-huh.
The motherfucker can go to Walmart and buy a $200 shotgun, and he can carry out his plan.
That's what I'm saying.
But
if fucking AR-15s won't fucking being sold with just a 72-hour or 48-hour background check, He wouldn't even be able to act on that shit.
Barely that. Because if you really want to get technical, bro, you can find somebody on the fucking internet who's selling one of these shits on like eBay or fucking Craigslist. And the nigga's not going to ask you no fucking questions as long as you got that $1,500 to give him.
Exactly.
So, let's be honest, bro. Is video games really the problem?
My nigga, the video game, you can't take a fucking PS4 disc nowhere and shoot 100 people with it. Period.
You can't. We can go as far as taking the whole fucking thing. You can't take the console. You can't take the cords. You can't take the controller. You can't take the fucking components in the controller, the components in the game. You can't take none of this shit. The most you can do with that, slap a nigga across the head with it.
And you might be able to strangle a nigga to death with the charging cable before everybody else come and fuck you up. But these weak, frail little bitch ass motherfuckers who I seen shooting people up wouldn't even be able to strangle shit.
Exactly. They would have to be the ones getting the guns.
Weak ass motherfuckers. That's what it is. Just admit what it is. It's a bunch of weak ass motherfuckers who either think that they doing the country a favor, or shit didn't go right with mom and dad, or shit didn't go right with their girlfriend, or they can't get a girlfriend, or they can't find a fucking job, or they just feel like because they fucking white they should have a better life than they do, and they decide to go out and kill people. That's all it is to it, man. I'm done with it. It ain't got shit to do with fucking video games, fucking asshole. Blow it out your ass, you dumbass. I don't understand how this country is so fucking stupid. They fucking so stupid that they went and elected the biggest complete fucking idiot who done bankrupted like 3 or 4 companies as fucking the president. Well, that's all I got to say about that. You want to talk about this music now?
I just got pissed off.
What happened?
Just looking at this whole fucking thing, bro. And the one that really hit me the hardest was Sandy Hook, right?
Right.
And this shit is sad, bro. Cause, bro, 26 people got killed. 20 of them being children between the ages of 6 and 7. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That shit happened, and we still ain't fucking fixed this?
Man, them niggas ain't... Bruh,
Bro,
guns ain't going nowhere.
I'm not even saying guns don't have to leave, but can we at least fucking make these shits harder to get?
That shit ain't about that.
20 children between the ages of 6 and 7 years old. They got killed
That shit ain't
by a
about that.
bitch ass nigga. Not even a nigga. I can't even call him that. A bitch ass white boy. And I'm not racist. I'm calling it what it is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This shit gotta get better. Because it's no way that you can even say niggas is racist for calling these niggas white boys and white men, because that's the only people doing it
for the most part.
But let's be honest, besides one nigga, literally 1 or 2 niggas, it's been white boys, white men, white boys.
Mm-hmm.
This shit gotta get better.
And
motherfuckers ain't trying to kick them out of the U.S. They trying to kick niggas out that's actually trying to do something with their fucking lives. Niggas just trying to get away from the shit that they been in.
Right.
But you want to kick out the fucking Hispanic people for trying to do better. For trying to make a way. For trying to pave a way for their kids. You want to kick out the Arabs. Travel bans. You want to kick out every fucking person except for the motherfuckers that's doing shit in America. White men.
Well, a lot of white men is doing shit for America too.
I mean, I'm not saying don't kick them. Like, I'm saying these motherfuckers, you gotta do something. Cause this shit is crazy. And it's to the point where it's like, yeah, you got white people that's doing stuff for America. You got white people that's doing this, white people that's doing that. But you also got these white motherfuckers that's doing all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a discussion that needs to be had, but nobody wants to fucking have it.
Right.
I seen that video. That shit is funny. I don't want to laugh, but this shit is serious, but I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm done.
Yeah, man, like, just to wrap it up, we know a majority of white people are not about the mass shoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I'm not out here beating the drum saying take the guns away and all that shit. I got a gun. Ain't nobody finna come take mine.
Don't get me wrong. I'm about to cop me one too.
But the thing is, like, motherfuckers is getting their hands on these fucking guns that shouldn't have them, my nigga. Some fucking supremacists shouldn't have no gun. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. A fucking white supremacist shouldn't have his hands on no type of fucking firearms. Because them motherfuckers is just gonna jump up to try to defend their whiteness that's not even under attack.
But then, motherfuckers do that, right? And then motherfuckers, you taking away my Second Amendment, my right to bear arms.
Mm-hmm. My nigga, shit, white supremacy, nigga, that should be looked at the same way the insider trading is looked at.
Which is true.
Insider trading, a nigga ain't harmed nobody. Maybe a nigga that's just spouting white supremacist views ain't harmed nobody yet. The insider trading felon can't get a gun ever. And I bet you that motherfucking white supremacist is more apt to shoot up some motherfuckers than a damn insider trading fucking white collar criminal is.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, man, we can move on now.
Well, let's get into this fucking music.
Fucking music.
Fucking music.
Alright, of course we do the album review after we do the track reviews. So we got an album review this week. A good album review, not a fucking shitty Chance the Rapper.
Alright, so first we got Sack by Trelly Trail featuring Young Zai.
Go ahead.
Play a little bit of it.
A little snippet.
I'm gonna be pissed if a fucking commercial comes up when I click this.
Just
Man, another vibes.
Oh, alright.
Liam. I spin a set when I'm a set. Hold on, cause I spin a set when I'm a set. Hold on, yeah. I spin a set when I'm a sex. Hold on, I spin a set when I'm in sex. Hold on. I spin a sack when I'm in sex. 5 for the coat, 5 for the hat. Met a bad bitch and she gon' throw it back. Call me Exxon, I cannot lie. You play with me, get put in this bag. Niggas be playing, I do not rap. Y'all niggas cap, that is a fact. Call me Exxon when I hop on the track. I'm going up, it's no debate. Got a bad bitch, my diamonds late. Y'all niggas playing, y'all niggas fake. Y'all niggas pussy, y'all niggas gon' hate. What I'ma do, I'ma get to this bag. I'ma hop in the Lex, I'ma hop in the Jag. Give me a stick and a kid with a mag. Got me no shoes, but you know I don't brag. Hold on. Still my gang, we on my team.
Alright. Bro, the first thing, bro. This fucking beat is crazy,
Bro. But last night Trail put up a live on Instagram.
Yeah.
That fucking beat. I'ma go on the live. I'ma go on the live and I'm gonna show you this beat. I'm gonna click into it a little bit so you can hear the full shit, but I mean, I always knew Trail was like a beast with this beat making shit, but this nigga's just a different breed.
Like that shit. I like how when they were doing the introduction, like
I think the shit went away.
I like how Young Zai was like he was trying to catch it. Like I spin a sack when I'm a sack. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
And the beat, he was kind of off of the beat. And then I love when those type of introductions happen. And then when the fucking actual beat dropped, everything
come together. But yeah, the live went down, so I can't let you hear that beat. But the shit was fire.
Like this fucking like that beat right there. A nigga with the fucking xylophone going across it, nigga, with that slight tinge of reverb, bruh. It sounds like what fucking musicalized, that's the word I just made up, what musicalized water droplets would sound like. Like if you was just at a lake and a fucking lake decided to turn itself into a musical instrument and some water driplets was dropping off the leaves in sync like that. Like that. That's what it sound like. It was like this shit is so crazy, man.
He thought he was slick. He thought we was fighting. Got hit with the blick. Heard the odds. They was looking for me. They know where they can find me at. In the fifth, yeah, I'm dripping up. On the block, yeah, I'm smoking the pad. Back in. I got the racks. Back in. I spin it in sacks. You can't afford my.
I'm just ready for the Done Being Humble mixtape, album, EP, whatever you want to call it. I'm ready for it, Trail. And Young Zai keep coming with that heat, man.
Yeah, man,
shit is fire.
Fucking beats is
and
crazy.
as long as y'all keep making this fire shit, we gonna keep talking about it.
All right.
On to the next one.
On to the next. Got a million ways to get it.
R.I.P. Tony, Russian Roulette.
Break it back. Double that money and they get a sack. On to the next. And then go for the new shit. Niggas like, how come? Bitch, you want that old shit?
Buy the old album. You ready? You ready for this
Let's
one?
get it. Turn it up. I think this is this man's third track.
Playing Russian roulette. Yeah, whoa. Playing with you is something I always regret. Yeah, no. I get so since the day that you and me met. Yeah, whoa. And I ain't no Trump, yeah, and you ain't no vet. You did like 17 making 1,000 a week. When they ask how, I do not speak. Nobody showed how to stay on my feet. Flipping and surfing, Davis Precinct. All of the work, yeah, put that on me. Get for the low, but that's for the fee. That's on the down, you know how to meet. They want me now. It's good to see. Send that baby to the stove. Brought the pirates, brought the stove. Yeah. Rapper talking, wipe his nose. This ain't
Let's get it.
I like that. I like that guitar in the
Hell
back.
yeah,
It
man.
remind me of some of that. What it?
It sound like this song sound like it could be the fucking soundtrack to when Antonio Banderas and them was having like the big fucking shootout in Desperado. Like when Cuz walked up with the fucking guitar case but was really a missile launcher and shit, and the other dude had 2 guitar cases with fucking Gatling guns in both of them. My nigga, it sound like this shit could be the fucking, cause that guitar hell yeah, nigga, that shit so tight. The guitar had like that kind of Mexican standoff
Bruh, that's what I was trying to get to. It's like that
sound to it.
You know,
And he from Texas too. Rip Tony is from Texas, so he right down there where that kind of,
you know how in a like the Mexican dances where they got the guitar going like that. That's what it remind me of, and I think that shit is so fire.
hell yeah, like he in the song is in his Russian roulette.
Russian roulette,
like the fucking
you
I'm sitting up here just thinking of the scene from Desperado the whole time I'm looking at this with motherfuckers just shooting up the whole spot. Like Antonio Banderas got the suitcase full of guns, but then his 2 homies that he called in for backup, one of them got the fucking missile launcher. in his shit, and the other nigga got the fucking Gatling guns in his shit, and they just going to town on these niggas who was the opposition out here, man.
Ops. But that shit fire.
And my favorite part is that he used to be skinny, now he got a little trap gut. That shit had me fucking rolling, bro. That shit, but like, this is somebody who really just started rapping, or either just started recording, and he already out here making quality music. So y'all need to go ahead on and fuck with R.I.P. Tony. Rip Tony.
Next, we got a producer. Wolf Morpheus.
Let's give a couple tracks. Let's go. Wolf Morpheus. Let's go. This one right here.
If it ain't a beat that just make me want to kick a hot 16, I don't know what it is.
This joint,
Wolf Morpheus, give me permission to rap on this, bro. Give me permission, bro.
This joint right here is like one of them soulful type joints that also want. It's one of them soulful joints that bring the gangsta out in you.
Yeah, like
that's what it is.
This shit is just it's a cool flowing beat, nice melody. This shit is just one of those beats that
the sample.
It's one of them beats that if I hear this, I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, that's the Meaning Street Band, Make the Road by Walking. That's the sample from this joint. And this Wolf Morpheus, he kind of remind me of like a Jay Dilla type of producer. He got those kind of off kilter type beats. That's like all over the place, but it's cohesive at the same time, just like Jay Dilla. Like when I was listening to his beat tape, it reminded me of fucking Donuts. That's a Jay Dilla beat tape, legendary beat tape. If you don't know what it is, not Krispy Kremes. Come on, let's give him another one. Let's run another one.
I'm about to say that this ain't Jay Dilla. I don't know what the fuck it is. This beat right here is just a vibe in itself. I don't need no lyrics over this shit.
Hell,
I just want to hear the beat.
Bro, this is I'm talking about when you are influenced by somebody that's legendary, and then you take it and you try to build off of your influences. I'm all good with that. Like it ain't like he went on the Donuts album and then just took the samples Jay Dilla used and tried to fucking recreate those. He went and took I think I might be wrong, but to me it sounds like he's like from the Jay Dilla school of thought.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he just took it and took what he picked up on and the techniques that he learned from listening to like Donuts or whatever. And he took it and tried to make it his own. And that's, to me, when you can do that shit successfully and then start differentiating yourself from the influence itself, that's the sign of greatness and more greatness to come. So, we're going to cap this episode off with a fucking special occasion. I think this week we doing another album review, but the album is not of a shitty fucking bullshitty ass album of a motherfucker rapping about Superman's trainer and all of this bullshit. We got an actual real artist, William Price from As Us. He got an EP out, A Light Tape Part 2, came out on August 6th. It's available every fucking where. And you know how we do when we do with the album reviews.
7 songs,
Mm-hmm.
19 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
Every track fucking heat.
Every track.
Every single track heat. I have nothing bad to say about this album. The fucking beats was fire.
Mm-hmm.
Every verse on it is fire.
Right.
Fucking messages in the songs is fire. If
That's-
you don't like this, you don't like rap.
We got 3 features
simple.
on here. Kareem Tripp, also from As Us, featured on 2 tracks. Malik Corleone, and then Swank, another North Carolina MC. I don't know if Malik Corleone is from North Carolina, but he could be. I mean, shit, North Carolina doing shit out here. Play a snippet from your favorite track.
That's a hard. I mean, this can go 2 ways.
Right?
Because I love Pigment and I love Self-Love.
Mm-hmm.
Can I play both?
Go ahead. Shit. Play both.
I'm going to go Self-Love first. This shit is just different.
All right, Apple Music. Just waiting on you, buddy.
Yep.
Woke up this morning and thought about shitting on niggas today. Ay, but how the fuck I'ma do that when I'm working minimum wage? Ay, nigga, my soul is so really, I don't give a shit what you say. I'm full of myself. On the inside, I got wealth. No, I got. On the inside, I got mind over matter. And most of you little niggas don't even matter for real. I cut all the chatter. I'm climbing up ladders. Gonna be the best out of the ville. I done lost good friends from out of my life, and ain't none of them motherfuckers buried. I give me a deal in De Niro. I know they gon' hit up my phone in a hurry. Fuck them, no, I gotta get it, nigga. Say they wasn't with it, nigga.
All right, play the
Done all
next.
that fake
Wait,
around
this is
me.
like Pigment.
Had to make
Hold on, bro. You can't just. You gotta take a heat check before you go off and just play some more heat like that. You gotta take a break. You gotta let the microphones cool off.
What the fuck is
let
happening
ears
here,
cool
man?
off.
What the fuck is happening here? How did these guys who came together as a rap collective, y'all heard them tell their story of how they came together on the episode where they were featured live. You had fucking City Pyramids, William Price, FaZe NC, Villboy Rand, Kareem Tripp, and Fat Mac. All came together. We listened to these dudes rap and thought these motherfuckers knew each other their whole lives. They knew each other in passing. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And then just decided how did knowing each other in passing and decided that they fucked with each other music and they was gonna all come together. How are all of them that fucking next level at this rap shit? All 6 of them. Next fucking level. Go ahead on and play Pigment. Play a snippet from Pigment.
Whenever Apple Music decides it's ready.
Don't think it's safe for my
Build
kind.
your future on these foundations.
Don't think it's safe for my kind.
Justice.
Don't think it's safe for my kind.
What is the definition of freedom,
Is it
justice,
safe for your
and
side?
equality for the black man? And where and when is it to be attained?
Hey, prize. Yeah. Don't think it's safe for my kind. Well, is it safer inside? Traffic violation, but you end up taking my prime. Is it my skin in this darkness? Reasons you think that I'm heartless? Who cares if I got a son? Who cares if I got a daughter? You just following orders. You just meeting your quota. You just made me a poltergeist while my family grow colder. Wish I could speak for myself. Pops gon' tell you in my car that it was reefer they smelled. Why they dirty our names? We just trying to maintain. We grew up around the drugs, guns, and niggas that bang. Press the poverty, obviously where the coppers be. Could be stopping real crime, instead they choose to bother me. Keep my hands up on the wheel and still they hopped out hollering. I got no time to think, just a flash of my life that somehow would end up at this scene. Damn, I really wish it could be different. I know when my mama see the news, she gon' be tripping. Damn, thoughts darker than the pigment of my skin. Consistently taking
I gotta
losses, I
let this
pray
one
one
play
day
in the
for a
back, bro, cause this, the shit that he's rapping about is so real.
Hell yeah, man.
It's to the point where it's like you feel this shit.
Like I said,
If your skin color is anything like ours, you feel this fucking.
we
track.
live in a different fucking America than other people do. Minorities live in a different fucking America. But like I said, like, it's automatic. When the police pull me over, I got every light on in the car. I turn all the lights on in the car. I have the registration up where the sunglasses go. So I can easily get that shit, and it's already the fuck out by the time they even approach the vehicle. You understand me? Shit like that is happening. He just illustrating how we have to think in rap form. Him and Swank, because this is the track Swank is featured on. Before you end up fucking shot and killed just because you reaching for what the officer asked you for. They say license and registration. You open up the glove box and they see something they don't like. Next thing you know, your life is taken. All right, let me go to my favorite track.
What you got?
Hey, I take two. Really want to change for the better. Really want to change for the better. Damn. Hey. Make your head up. Tomorrow's better. Oh, they wanna bother me. Really wanting to change for the better. Can't be doing the same shit forever. I've been praying the rain from the weather, but it seems the same cause the rain never settled. Twisting a little pain in the relo. My nigga, I'm never aiming for LO. Most of my niggas chained to the ghetto. I probably would be the same if I settled. But I'm on my feet occasionally. I'm rolling weed, I'm so elite. The microphone like woe is me. With every verse and cold on beats. Behind my smile, I'm so lonely. Belong in the Coliseum, rocking shows and swapping divas. Pride's a commodity, you gotta see them. Guys that mean this obviously. And nigga made me think what I could be. The prodigy that rose from the poverty. The black could be hot in the copper sneak. Follow me, I see him in the rear view. Got a clip in the whip, I done sweat a little bit. Nerves bad, so I'm starting to get fearful. Made a left and a right, now I'm cheerful. Hey, hey, hey. Whoop de whoop, don't bother me. Foolish news don't bother me.
Alright, let's go
You
ahead
do you
on.
and I do me. You do you and I do me. Who's the crew you follow with?
Yeah, man, with this track, to me, it's my favorite track because I always like the fucking the inspirational shits. Like, that's my favorite shit. Like, seeing what we trying to do and seeing what they trying to do. And from my point of view, what both of us with the podcast, them with the music, are succeeding at doing at a fucking steady pace. I can see both of these fucking shits taking off at a meteoric rise soon out of nowhere. It ain't no way that it can't. Look, we pulled a show out of our ass today, no homo. And these niggas is on an unprecedented rap winning streak. You know how it's not easy for 6 people to drop constant heat without flaws. Right? And if there is flaws, they ain't really worth mentioning. It ain't really a flaw where you that takes away from the music. Like he said, he opened the song saying he really wanting to change for the better. He can't be doing the same shit forever. And that's the fucking way that we felt when we started doing what we doing, and I'm sure that's the way that they felt when they started taking their music seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At whatever different points that they were, where they went from just being people who wanted to dabble in rap to people who wanted to really put their message out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, man, like they on a win streak, and the win streak continues. Like, these niggas don't go up in the fucking studio. If they have made some whack shit, I feel like these are the type of rappers who ain't gonna let that shit leave. Nigga, let us just. I feel like they the type of rappers who ain't gonna let some shit that they deem below par come out. They'll fucking delete that shit and start over. So if they made some whack shit, we don't fucking know about it, cause we ain't heard it. We only heard the quality. Let's take y'all behind the scenes of what we did. On the Chance the Rapper album review episode, you know why that shit came out a whole fucking Monday night at 1 a.m?
Mm-hmm.
Because the one that we did originally was a big piece of dog shit. And we ain't want to fucking come out here with some below par bullshit and just post it up. Nigga, because we got actual people listening to what we say. Yeah, and it had to be some point in time where a line in the sand had to be drawn, and we had to say, this right here, just don't cut it. And I feel like this fucking rap group, they for fucking perfectionists. Shit, and that's what it sound like. So, if you ain't listened to a light tape too, nigga, what the fuck you waiting for? Get up on Apple Music and go listen to it. Get up on Tidal, Spotify, fucking SoundCloud, YouTube it, fucking shit. I don't know where else could do music and post it at.
Wherever the
Nigga,
fuck is posted.
My nigga, go find some nigga in
Find
Fayetteville.
some nigga who
ask them
got
if
it
you
on
the
their fucking
MP3s.
phone.
Just find it. Listen to
Ask
the
niggas, do
fucking
they got the
shit,
MP3 file? Motherfucker, if you still got LimeWire, go LimeWire that shit. Listen to that shit, bitch.
Man, I ain't got no more to say about nothing else today. My nigga, I'm motherfucking hungry. My mind lost my voice again. So, we out. Got anything else to say?
Nah. Peace.